Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the XoneBros. This is your positive gaming and Xbox community. Guess what? Did you know we have a website? We do. We have a website. It's actually, Spicy, you should pull it up for the thing. Yeah, everybody, we have a website we've not done anything with for a while. It's kind of a lot of our platforms. Also, we have a Facebook page with a ton of followers that we haven't done anything with. So welcome Facebook, because we're back. We're back. But yeah, go check out our website, XoneBros.com. We just revitalized it, brought it back. On there, there's also a newsletter that you can sign up for that is coming back. It's making its way back into the world of awesomeness, the world of the living.
There it is.
There it is. There's our website. It's pretty good. I like it.
We got our recent publications on there. It's great. Hey, there we
There's
are.
our original picture. Look at that. Look at that guy. Who looks the most different? I think I look the most same.
I think
Jordan
Jordan
I think
looks
Mark
the most
number 2, and then Jordan looks the most different. He was the youngest in that picture, though.
That was a while ago.
That was 10 years.
That was about 27 pounds ago. 30, maybe 30.
Yeah, I don't know what I was. I measure my life in inches.
Oh, man.
Anyways, go check it out, guys. X1Bros.com. It is a thing. We did get a question. I believe Shine asked, "Hey, we used to have blogs, everybody," and he asked, "Hey, are blogs coming back? Maybe if there's enough demand for
maybe
it.
maybe not.
Maybe not. Yeah.
We live our life by inches.
yeah. But let us know. Let us know what you'd like to see over there. It's kind of just a nice place for us to sit. A location, location placed. A nice central location for all of us this minute. So you can see the X1Bros recent publications there. You can see my channel, X1 the Gamer, where we do Xbox news discussions. I rip people in the comments. It's pretty fun. I called someone an idiot. Jordan called me.
I think sometimes you go a little far, but
okay.
But I actually think it's therapeutic for you.
I have to let my rage out somewhere, and it's on my own.
And
channel.
why not do it against?
Who better to do it than on my own people?
Than with the people that oppose your viewpoints.
Yes. Do you really think I go too far?
No. I think the world is full of 83% jerks.
I roast people and I know things, says Reactively. Yes. And then Mr. McSpicy's Know Your Game. Yeah. Jordan the Man, as soon as he does something, he'll probably be up there as well one day. And
I really do think we got to get you.
Yeah, I think we're on to something. Jordan, by the way, your hair's looking good. You're looking good today.
Thanks.
What's changed about you?
Not much.
He's looking good today, no? There's like a, hey, I'm here. Hey, world, I'm here.
I think it's I'm here. I think I'm here.
Yeah, what
It's Friday. He's got to check it off the list so he can go play.
So this last week I did a video where I ranked the best game controllers, official Xbox controllers of all time. This list was foolish in that they put the Kinect at like number 5. What? Both the 360 Kinect and the Xbox One Kinect.
Well,
that would be dead last in my ratings. The Kinect is not better.
Yeah, what was better
than the Duke?
Well, okay. Let's be real here. Okay, let's think about this.
Yes,
logically.
Give it to me.
The Duke is cool, as like memes are cool. It is probably the most uncomfortable. Well, not uncomfortable. It's this big. Like,
yeah, that's okay. I still think that's far better than the Kinect as a controller. Are you kidding me?
I mean, the Kinect was kind of...
The Guitar Hero guitar is better as a controller than the Kinect. The best thing I could do with the Kinect is Xbox On.
But the Kinect, I don't know if it should be on that list because it's technically not a controller.
Well, Agreed. It is a input device.
I agree.
And it was a controller for certain games.
Well, but it wasn't like a control. Like, it was meant for Mickey Mouse going whoosh.
You know, that game was fun. I
know, but it wasn't meant as I ain't playing Call of Duty on the Kinect. You get me?
Yeah, I bet you lose a lot of weight. Like that could be a workout.
Well, how do you walk forward? How do you joystick forward on the Kinect?
Knees up, Yeah.
Yeah, knees up.
Yeah, look. Yeah. So behind the Kinect. Sorry, the Kinect came in at number 7 and 6.
Here, where is this at? I'm gonna go there.
How many controllers are there?
If you just search Xbox controllers ranked, all Xbox controllers ranked.
What did you say, Jordan?
There's 10 controllers?
No, it's not that one. Not that one. Every Xbox controller ranked. The top, what, you missed it? It's number 2.
This one?
Oh, no, that's over the years. That's Games Radar. This is CBR.com.
Okay. CBR.
Yeah,
I'll add that.
There you go. That's
Okay.
it.
I'll pull this up.
There was
Yeah, pull it up,
10
pull it up. We
Xbox
can-
controllers?
Well, so what makes sense? So when I did the video, I only read the headline. I didn't actually go through the things because I wanted to respond. I wanted it to be raw.
Yeah,
That's how
I
I
like
like
that.
it.
I
I like
like
it
that.
raw. You know? Okay.
You
so,
live your life by inches.
So before the video, I say to everybody, go check the video. It's proof. I say I'm willing to bet that it just goes in order of year because the Xbox controller has simply evolved over time and it's been improved each iteration.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's going to happen here. And for the most part, that did happen. But watch this. So coming in at number 10 is the Duke controller. P.S. That's not actually the Duke controller. That's the remake of the Duke controller. You couldn't go get a picture, cbr.com, of the actual Duke controller. How do I know that that's the Duke controller? Because there's the hamburger and the, screen and screen button.
Square.
Square.
that's
button.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Go get
And
me.
it's wireless.
Yeah, go get me. So that's the 2019 Duke controller, not 2001. So
I would make the Duke controller like at least a 9 just because it's a statement piece.
That's what I'm saying. Like, memes have value.
You know? I don't know if
no,
I'd put
I
don't know.
think it goes last place because let's go to 9. Number 9
All right.
is correct because it does evolve. You see, yes, yep, boom. It gets better. The S.
See, that's actually the proper controller. Rage
Duke
Rage
S.
connector and all.
Yeah, that's
A rage connector. That's right.
Yeah, I called because you would throw
You'd
your
do-
controller
and it'd
or
snap
someone
off.
would run by and trip over thing and it would snap off and protect your console or protect your controller port.
Yeah, and at the time you were like, "Wow, this is genius."
Yeah, you're like, man, they thought of
I
everything.
thought of everything. So yeah, so far I'm okay. Let's go to number 8 is the first 360 controller.
Oh, we're going iterations of the. Okay, that's why there's 10, right?
They're just going of the top of all time.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
that's why. 8.
I think there are only 10.
Yeah.
If they're including the
Well, they're
Kinect.
including the Connect and they're including
And
something
these
else.
are they including like scuffed or scuffed? and all
No,
that
official.
stuff?
These are the official
officials.
Xbox
Okay.
controllers. Yeah. So I agree with this. Yes, the 360 controller is superior to the S, which was superior to the Duke. All good here. This is where I have my first problems. 7 and 6 is the 2010
I
and
think they
2013
literally just went in
versions
order
of the
of
Kinect.
release.
That's stupid.
Wait, you're gonna put the other Kinect above the base Xbox One controller?
Yeah, this is
No, above 7, so it goes 10 to 1.
No, I know, but I'm assuming 6 is the new Kinect.
No. 7, let's right there. See, Xbox
Yeah.
Connect, Xbox One Connect.
But
2010.
6
They combined them, actually. I was wrong.
Okay,
I was
so
wrong.
yeah.
So they combined them at 7. No. I do not think the Connect,
that should be 10.
either of those, are
Then the
above
Duke.
any controller. Agreed. 100% agreed.
I agree with
This is stupid. This AI probably wrote this. Next.
probably wrong.
And not good AI.
I don't
They
think-
didn't use ChatGPT 4.
I don't
This was
think-
like
it was a
Bob's GBT.
Previous
look,
iteration.
I didn't mind the idea of the Kinect, right? I think it brought out some exciting stuff, like there were some games that utilized it well, right? I wasn't like 100% against the Kinect, but if you look at like the sheer, like if I said, "Hey, go send me a message," you could do it 10 times faster on the controller, and that's why the controller should be ahead.
The only thing I liked about the Connect is
The
Xbox
Kinect,
on.
the
That's it.
Kinect, I guess you could, like it has nice. I guess I mean it's not hard to use if it tracks you properly because you had to remember you had to do your hand, right?
right,
and then you
right.
had to,
Ooh, that's right.
So, but the thing is like sheer like because I look at a lot of different categories when I look at a controller, and one of them is like ease of use, and then another one is like speed, right? I can very quickly send you an Xbox Live message with the controller. I cannot do it quickly with the Kinect. And I think that I think Kinect should be further back on the list.
Darv, shout out to Darv. He says X1's YouTube channel discussion was right about the controllers.
If this was today, it would be speech to text. Anyways, you would
Yeah.
just tell
Yeah.
it and then it would write it down.
Yeah.
See, and that
At the
would-
time,
that-
it was
and
like,
maybe that
wow.
might bump it up.
At the time, I was
on
like,
the list.
wow, it turns on my thing through voice.
You know what this thing like was supposed to have, but I could never get it to work, and it was like my favorite. I wanted it that feature bad. You remember how you have to punch in the redeem code stuff?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah, and you were supposed to be able to Remember the Fable?
I was only
Remember
able
the-
to do that once with one thing, and it
I never
scanned
got
the
it to
key.
work.
Remember the dude from Fable where you could write something on a piece of paper and he holds it up and then the boy grabs it, like the concept?
Oh
video?
yeah, Milo or something.
Milo. That's what
Was
it
it
Yeah.
Milo?
It was
Yeah, I think it was Milo.
I mean,
That was some weird stuff.
Yeah, that. And he was like,
that probably was the first iteration of AI.
Yeah,
Milo.
no, really. Yeah. What happened? I
Milo.
wonder what happened to Milo.
Milo's probably
Wait,
going to turn
he's-
into Skynet.
He's on a computer somewhere, just doing something.
Okay, so let's go.
Hold on, that's what's fun. I want to bring this AI conversation up.
Yeah, go.
you know how you watch Terminator and you see like, oh, okay,
Skynet.
Yeah, Skynet came in and wiped everything out. Which, by the way, wasn't there like loops over loops? Because didn't Skynet exist because they came back in time anyways? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Our version of Skynet that's going to take over the world, like the real version, I feel like is going to have a fundamental misunderstanding of what humanity is because of how we use AI right now. There's going to be some weird art.
I think
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
They're like the
Political art
fundamental
all
backing,
over the place.
They're like, why do humans care so much about this and that and this and that? Because like,
Why do they care so much about presidents racing each other? That must have been how they.
Exactly.
That must have been how they had them.
and
And they're all on horseback. They must have. Must have been how they decided who won.
If they evolve, the foundation of AI as we know it is going to be the weird. They're going to have a weird understanding of what we are as a human race.
I think the best like prediction for the future is Wall-E.
Yeah,
Like I think we're all going to be fat in chairs.
We're just like, I'm halfway there. I'm halfway there. Okay, so
sorry.
So this is my first mistake right here on this list. Up to this point, I agree with this list. They get this way wrong. This should be number 10.
Agreed.
Next, Xbox One controller, absolutely should be next in line.
So here's my thing. Wait, do they have another 360 controller down the list? I'll see. We'll see. Because I think the Xbox 360 is on my top.
Really?
I do.
Okay. We can talk
Minus the D-pad, but the actual ergonomics of it.
about it. But see, the Xbox One, the ergonomics with those right and left bumpers were the improvement.
But see, they go thinner.
Yeah, they did go thinner.
They did go thinner, and my arms don't work like that.
Yeah.
They're the wide, like how it flared out more. See, okay, you can see it right here, right?
Yeah.
And then if we go back up, see how that's.
Yeah.
Is that the one? It's just
both. Well, even both those are like elongated.
Yeah, it just
By the way,
doesn't.
was my middle name in high school.
Elongated.
Elongated. Yeah.
Big E.
Big E.
Smalls.
Solid E.
Big E Smalls.
Biggie Smalls.
All right.
So then the X1 controller S.
And the only reason that would be ahead is fair enough. It has the share button, right? Like,
Yeah.
Other than
so
that,
far, once
it's
again,
the same controller.
Once again, no problem. Again, no problem with this. We're about to have problems though.
I agree. Oh, really?
Yeah.
I agree with this though. This is the
We're starting to get into next.
side, like the actual the grips of these new ones feel a lot better.
Feels good.
Yeah, and the D-pad is superior.
Okay, that's 5. Number 1. Okay,
Number 4, 3.
Again, disagreement. They're not just including Series 1. They're including Series 1 and 2 at number 4, which means they put 3 controllers ahead of the Elite controller Series 2.
that are Xbox.
That are official Xbox controllers. And wait till you see what they pick.
Yeah, I would. I mean, my
Why did
guess
they
would be-
combine these?
They did the same thing with the Kinect. They consider them one because they're actually not one. Number 2. Yeah, because you
The
can't.
Series
Okay,
1 and the Series 2 are different controllers.
Yeah, the grips completely different. The whole shot. In fact, if you go back up. So it's dumb of them when they don't combine the Xbox One S controller.
Well, that one has a new button on it.
So does both of this one adjusts, right? Doesn't this have no? I guess there's no new button, but the grips are different. There's a slight change in the grips.
I think they use different internals so they don't break as easy.
Yeah, well,
That's the
my
first one.
sticks.
So I disagree with this.
Yeah, what
On my
are
list-
the 2 controllers that are ahead?
On my list, the Series 2 is the number 1 controller, but let's go. They have it at 4 and 3. Number 2, the adaptive controller.
Hey, no. Okay, no.
Disagree.
I would keep that in the top 3. 1, because of what it does, and 2, like you could actually do a lot with that. Like you,
but
could,
nobody does. Nobody does.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of people that do.
Yeah, a lot of people do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Percentage of Xbox gamers that utilize that.
That's fair, but
what that thing can do,
nothing else can.
nothing.
I
like
don't
it
disagree
is.
with that.
I would put it in the top 3. I don't know if I would have it as 2 or 1. I would put it in the top 3.
I would put it top 5.
Their
But
number
it
1,
should
I
not be
100%
number 2.
disagree with. I would swap 1 and 3, and that would be my list.
Agree. I agree with that. I would swap actually the whole top 5.
I saw
around
1
here.
by accident, so I would swap 1 and 3.
So adaptive controller, super cool. Don't disagree with that. Super necessary. Also don't disagree with that. The number 2 controller in this whole thing, I don't think so.
no, I could see it as number 2 or 3 for me because
And
of
above
what
the Elite.
because
think
of
so.
what you can do with it. Like I'm not just talking, like it's made for like limited mobility, but like if I were to get this controller, what I can do with it,
I would like
you can do
okay,
something like
I would like to challenge you.
Yeah, I'll get
Buy
it.
the controller and do something cool with it that
Okay.
impresses me.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, do it.
Okay, fair enough.
That is actually
impresses you.
that actually you'll use
Yeah.
on a regular basis.
Yeah.
How do
yeah,
we
okay.
how do we quantify it? Like you were impressed? Is it a raised eyebrow?
It's subjective. I will say.
If you
I
go
will-
like this,
I will say.
that's how.
We'll do gladiator style. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Okay? That's what we'll do. Yeah, I challenge you, Jordan.
Yeah, no,
Challenge.
100%. Look,
Give
and
me a
it's
setup.
got profiles just like
This
the
could be the
Elite. Like, I think this controller, because I've actually seen someone use this as a controller, and it is fascinating what you can do with it.
Super cool, well thought out, led the industry here. Well done on Applaud Xbox. It is not the number 2 controller.
I would keep it at number 2, and I would swap 1 and 3.
Okay, let's go to 1. Let's go.
Yeah,
to
because 1 I just like 1 above the Elite controller. Come on.
the Xbox Series X controller,
Yeah,
the 2020
it's
is better
literally
than
it's literally the Elite controller, but inferior.
It's literally it's quite literally a lesser Elite controller.
Yeah, it's I don't know what was their reasoning.
It's the stepchild of the Elite controller. It's the batteryless Elite controller with no paddles.
It's like if you
It's
had-
the Elite controller with less features.
Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah, it's yeah.
It has the most superior D-pad out of all of them.
I would argue. It's pretty good. You can make that.
It's even
argument.
better.
You can make
I would
that
say
argument.
it's
You can make
better
that
than-
argument.
And that's why it's
Yeah,
number
yeah.
3. But I would swap 3
better
and
than
1.
the
No, I would
Elites.
put this at number 2. I'd put Elite number 1. If you want to have the adapter in there, you can put that at number 3. But I don't think I'd put that at number 3. I'd probably put that around 5.
I would go Elite controller, adaptive controller, and then Series X controller. And actually, I might even go 360 controller, then Series X controller, because I do agree with Mark. I like the comfort of the 360 controller. It just felt better in your hands.
I agree.
Not saying that
I
the
said
current Xbox controller is bad. It's not. But
It just felt better.
it was. Yeah. It just there. I get what you're saying. Like it's wide.
Okay.
You got to have the wide elbows.
Now
like you're
let's
playing base.
scroll down to comments here because let me show you some craziness.
Are we calling people
Yeah,
out?
we're gonna call some foolish people out. You got to hit. Where are comments? You got to hit them somewhere. No, it's up. You're on a new article.
I don't know.
Wait, stop right there. Stop right there. Stop right there. Let's see. Maybe they removed them after I.
Did you?
After you, yeah.
After you
They
read
were
your
like,
video?
oh
This
my
one.
gosh.
Maybe at the top of the very
Well,
top of
I'm
the
not
article.
signed in, so
No, at the very top of the article, it might be like, see your comments. Sometimes they do that. Nope. Anyways, okay. Jordan actually called me after seeing my comment. Some idiot.
Oh, well, because you.
No, I'm not wrong.
I remember your video. You're actually wrong,
No, I'm correct.
but I think this was a different.
No, this is this.
The Nintendo?
This is this.
Yeah, you're wrong.
No, someone was
But I
like,
do appreciate that you.
I would put Joy-Cons #1 best controller of all time. What?
Which is irrelevant because it's not best controllers of all time. It's best Xbox controllers.
No, that's fine.
But
Joy-Cons?
but I would disagree.
Oh, this
I
might have
don't-
been a different video. It might have been a different video.
Oh, well, no, because there was one where it was funny, but no, I do think the Joy-Con is actually a very good controller.
The Joy-Con sucks my nuts.
I think you're wrong.
Yes, let me tell you. Let me tell you what. Why? Because of the piece of ice that you can feel in the Joy-Con.
No,
controller?
I think the controller is actually a
this
very
is the Joy-Cons.
because you David, you look at things so one dimensional.
No, even the Pro controller, you could make an
Yeah,
argument.
I would
for
say
me.
the Pro controller is probably better than the Joy-Con. Well,
So my
but
point stands. The Joy-Con is not even close to the best controller. It's
yeah,
not
but
even the best Nintendo controller.
your thing was like it's the worst controller in the world.
No, it's just not in the top 5 of controllers.
I see. I don't know. The Joy-Con's really good.
No, the Joy-Cons suck.
And what you can do, like the what you can do.
The
with
technology
Joy-Con-
is cool, but
Yeah, but
as
what
a
you-
controller, the Joy-Cons suck.
Again, you're looking at it one dimensional. I mean, what you can
you got
do
to
with
think
the
about it geometrically.
Yeah.
In space and time.
Yeah. No, what you can do. First of all,
In
the
space
Joy-Cons.
and time, the Joy-Cons are amazing.
Yeah, no, the Joy-Cons feel good separately in your hands. Like I will admit, on the Switch itself, they feel better when you have something like a Satisfy grip, right?
Agreed.
So, but when you pull them out and you're just playing in the like, who would have thought the guy who advertised it laying on the couch all those years ago and everybody made fun of him? It's actually how I play sometimes. Like it's actually a practical play. Yeah,
You play like an
Yeah.
idiot.
no, they're comfortable single hand, right?
No, oh, yeah, okay.
They're very
useful.
good. And what's also cool about them is flipping them to the side to play with your kids and
Okay.
stuff. I think they're very useful and they're very good controllers.
Give me your top 3 controllers of all time.
Of all time?
Do the Joy-Cons make that?
Of
The
all
answer
time.
is no.
So of all time, you know what would be number 1 though? And here's where I'm going to get a lot of heat. Get ready for the comments. 100% number one controller as everything stands right now, PlayStation 5 controller.
Not over the Elite.
And then I would go
Not over the
Joy-Cons.
Elite.
And then, no, I would probably put Joy-Cons 4 or 5. I'd be 5.
Hold on, Jordan. You would put Joy-Cons above the Nintendo Pro?
No. I said 4 or 5. There's still
Where are
two
you putting
slots.
the Pro controller?
Nintendo Pro controller?
Yeah.
I would probably put it 3.
So wait. Let's go over this. You have PlayStation number 1 controller.
Yeah.
Number 2 controller, you have the Elite.
Probably Xbox Elite. All those.
Man, Jordan, can you even be on this show
Jordan,
anymore?
you think too geometrically.
Yeah, I think
Well, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with number 2 is the Elite controller.
No, but you're like thinking about it. Like what?
Yeah.
Don't think,
Like,
man. Just go with my opinion, bro.
You're like debating it in your head.
Yeah. You really
Okay,
you can't
and
look
then
at
where do you put Joy-Cons?
Of course he is. Yeah, what do you want him to do? What in the world are you?
No, he's debating on the Joy-Cons.
I want you to
That's
be a
what I'm
lemming,
saying.
damn it. No thought, just do what I say.
I think the Joy-Con is a good controller.
I'm not saying it's a bad controller. I'm just saying it's not.
Yeah.
It's not top 5.
I think it could be in the top 5. So PlayStation controller. See, the problem is where do you put the PlayStation Elite controller?
Is there a PlayStation Elite controller?
Yeah.
Which one's that?
It's literally Sony's PlayStation Elite controller. Mark, can you pull it up?
Yeah, give me one
Have
second.
you played with it?
I've only played with it at the store.
Is it good?
Well, I want to get one because what's interesting is you can actually pull the thumbsticks out and like put in new thumbsticks. And the reason they did that is probably for like, if they break.
Oh yeah,
But-
yeah. I've seen that one.
But it has it has everything the PlayStation controller 5 controller has, except it has what I want: the paddles on the back and then adjustable thumbsticks. Yeah, adjustable thumbsticks. And can you get a back shot real quick?
Chat. While we're talking, I see a lot of comments in there. Chat, give us where would you put the Joy-Cons in your top list, and what is your number 1 controller overall?
See, it's got the back paddles that I like. It's got the hairline
I've never touched that one. I can't
so-
judge. I can't judge that which I have not touched. But
The
I would
only
agree with
problem is
you.
their
PlayStation, the Elite controller 2 for me is still number 1. I would put the base PlayStation over the Series X controller, number 2. Series X goes number 3 for me. I don't even know if Joy-Con ranks in my top 10.
Yeah, it would
I
be
would
my
put the
number 5. Yeah,
64 controller over the Joy-Cons.
that spaceship.
Yeah, that spaceship with awesome C buttons.
Yeah,
No, that was
four ways
Okay.
to hold that thing.
Jordan.
no the.
You know what they did great
I
with the Nintendo 64 controller?
What?
Well, I play 5 minutes with the Joy-Con and I drift. The Nintendo 64 controller with Mario Party going like this, reeling in that thing. You know,
No,
fishbowl?
the-
You can still
they lasted.
You can buy from a pawn
Back
shop,
then, they were made out of steel.
and it still works.
Yeah, the N64 controller I don't think was very. People have nostalgia over it, but I don't think it was that.
You
great
think
of a
that way because
controller.
you're stupid,
I think it was based off a sex toy.
right, David?
I think that's yeah. I think that's it was a joke.
As opposed to the Joy-Con.
Yeah, no, the Joy-Con's not.
Nintendo 64 controller. Inspired.
No. See, my point.
Inspired by the
Jordan,
Blaster
Jordan called
3000.
me laughing, and he was like, "You're wrong." The Joy-Con
Yeah, I called
is
you laughing because you
fantastic."
lost it. You were like, "What an idiot!" I'm like, "No, the Joy-Cons are good." I would go PlayStation controller number 1.
For your pleasure.
I would go Elite controller.
Hey, Mark,
Then
is
I'd
it-
go
is
Pro
it Aaron?
controller.
Sorry, I'm super hot.
Yeah. Maybe that's why you're annoyed.
Well, like all of a sudden I
Sorry.
got hot.
Yeah, sorry, Jordan.
Maybe I'd put them at 6 because I would go PlayStation controller number 1, Elite number 2, number 3 maybe 360 controller, number 4 Nintendo Pro, and then number 5. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I like the Joy-Cons.
Yeah, I enjoy. The spicy's dying over there. What's he dying at?
Actually, now you're playing with yourself.
Let's go. Onyx says for himself, the Xbox Elite 2 is his number 1. I would agree. Ooh, Reactor League, the Dreamcast controller in the top 10 because of the innovations. Dreamcast controller was not bad.
The Dreamcast was the Duke. Just
it was the Duke with the Tamagotchi.
A little bit more comfortable?
with a detachable Tamagotchi. That's exactly what it was. Let's see who else in chat. Chosen Gringo says Elite controller is hands down number 1. Joy-Con is not even top 10. Chosen Gringo. Also, Joseph Gringo has the similar chair taste as me as well. So
Jordan, I will say that
I think the Joy-Cons are very good controllers.
I think
they're
that-
good. Yeah, no doubt. But they're not top
Where
10.
would you put the Wiimote?
The Wiimote, I think, is better than the Joy-Cons.
Whoa,
Yeah, it's
you
thicker,
are.
It's got heft. I can hold it in my hand.
Maybe
better.
you're not thinking.
I am. Yes.
Oh man,
I don't think the Joy-Cons are that great.
I like
mean,
Joy-Cons.
I mean, you can feel
Because
ice. You can feel ice.
I now have the Pro Controller, and I will never go back.
Yeah, I
There's
give
no
me the
way
Pro
I'm
controller.
ever going back unless I'm forced to be on a plane or somewhere where it's literally the only way I can play.
The Pro controller does stuff that I like. It's little things that I appreciate. For instance, I don't have to turn on the controller if my Nintendo is on. The Nintendo controller turns on. Once I move it. Why doesn't the Xbox controller? Why is there? Why am I
you just hit
required?
any button is all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why
yeah.
am I required to hit the jewel button on the Xbox to turn on? The little stuff like that I appreciate from Nintendo.
Did that change your mind, Jordan? Because
I think it's because the Nintendo Pro Controller doesn't turn on the Switch. So, like, let's say you accidentally hit a
that's
button.
yeah, that's a good point.
Whereas Xbox
You're right,
does.
you're
See,
right, yeah.
it's that's why you got to think about
That-
controllers.
That time and space.
yeah,
thought
yeah. That's
process
what you're
right
thinking
there.
about it one dimensionally.
Fitzy says, I do agree with Reactor that Dreamcast controller was pretty awesome. B says, I thought the Nintendo 64 controller they released for Switch. Oh, I bought it and never used it. Joy-Cons or Wii Remote? Yep.
I actually really like the Nintendo 64 controller.
Yeah, I think the Nintendo 64
It
would
gave
be like
me
top 10.
calluses right on the center of my hand. 'Cause you're like,
But even that, like,
For
you
Mario
could
Party,
hold it
yeah.
like this for some games, hold it like this for most games. It's great. It's great.
that's actually a very good representation of how you use it.
Thank you. It's fantastic.
Very
Anyways, that's the kind of stuff you can expect if you come over to the XoneBros, X1 the Gamer channel. I go over these.
What are
articles
your
and-
number one? Because mine, I really
Elite-
would say
Elite 2.
PlayStation 5. Mark, what was your number one?
I have to think about. I actually really like the Series S controller too. I like the Series S. I like the. Wait, did we even talk about the game design ones? Those felt different. Were they different?
Yeah, but they were the same controller.
Yeah, I think the controller was some paint. It's just a paint job.
Yeah.
Is it though? I felt like
Yeah,
I felt like they were
it's a paint job that they kind of overprice.
and I do like the nice clickety click of the Series X. But did we count like the Scorpio controllers? Like this was
Oh, that was nice. Yeah,
this
that's
is the one I
that's
broke.
The Halo.
This is the Halo one.
I think it was just the same controller.
Yeah, underneath.
I don't think so.
Now
They
you can buy.
feel
Hey,
different.
now you can buy repair kits from Xbox. They sell
Yeah,
them.
there ain't nothing repairing this. I
Actually-
smashed this with sheer.
I don't know if that's a
Actually,
good sign
they
or a
give you
bad
like
sign.
the entire internals that you can build your own controller now. Basically,
That's nice. No more voiding the warranty sticker.
no more voiding the warranty sticker. In other news, how did we get on that topic? X1bros.com. Go check us out.
I don't know. That's how we got there.
Somehow.
There we go. Nice plug. That segue was beautiful.
Starfield, though, it's gone gold, which means there is no delays. It is ready to roll. I have preloaded it. You can preload it now on your Xbox. I've already got it preloaded, baby. I'll be playing that bad boy September 1st because if you pre-order it, you play it, you get early access September 1st. Everybody else, September 6th. I cannot wait for this game. I can't.
Yeah, I'm actually getting more. I'll be honest. I think it was the last big Bethesda event that I saw. And the reason I got me excited is because you can see the improvement in the shooting. Like even when, like I might play in third person, you know what I mean? I usually play like Skyrim, Fallout and all that stuff in third person. But when we watched, compared to when we first saw the game and then we saw the most recent one, which was at the Xbox event, and they showed more shooting and jumping in the air and using your jetpack and stuff.
Yeah.
The shooting, didn't it look far smoother than that first time? Yeah.
Way tighter,
It was
way
like,
smoother,
whoa.
quicker. It was quicker.
And then just hearing little odds and ends through the internet of people that have review copies and such things saying like, I saw one comment from a reviewer 15 hours in and not a single bug, which is pretty impressive for a Bethesda game.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the comments was like, I'm returning my game. I was hoping for an actual Bethesda game because of all the bugs. So I'm sure there will be bugs once you get it out to the masses and stuff, right? But every little thing I've heard through the internet from like early reviews and stuff, people are very excited about it, which is, I think is good for Xbox. I don't think, we talked about a while ago, I don't think the future of Xbox hinges on just this one game alone, but I do think they see the importance of this game, and this is, in my opinion, how they should have treated Halo and a lot of other games.
I think this is a passing off of the torch. I think this is actually their marquee title for Xbox, for the Xbox ecosystem, in the same way that a God of War or a Mario is to PlayStation. I think this could be the next generation of that, and that is Starfield.
So a Bethesda game.
Has anybody else preloaded? No?
No, not yet.
I'm ready to roll. I
Yeah.
need space.
Yeah, we're just a few weeks away.
Yeah. Yeah, we were talking, by the way, because it is a Game Pass, so it's for free, so you don't have to pay for it. But I paid for it.
Yeah, 'cause you
so
wanted
that I
the
could
early
get that
access,
early
so.
access. And we were talking, that's a great business model, actually. We're all buying it, even though we could get it for free.
When does this release?
September 1st,
If
early
for
access.
early access.
September 6th, everyone else. That's 5-day head start.
Is
That's
that
a
2
week.
weeks from now? Less than 2 weeks?
Yeah. Taking the day off.
My
Ooh, I
gosh.
might have to schedule a day off to put in some serious hours.
Yeah.
And it's also a podcast day, I believe.
Is it a podcast day?
Yeah, I believe September 1st is a Friday.
It's a Friday, so you could go the whole weekend? Oh, dirty pop.
That's gonna. I think I'm out of town.
That's unfortunate.
That's funny.
I mean, why? I mean, just rearrange it.
You're just gonna have to.
Well, I didn't think about the 6 days.
You always got to think about early access.
Hey, I think one-dimensionally, Jordan, not geometrically like you.
September 1st is indeed a Friday. Yes. And September 5th is a Tuesday.
So we have to play it to talk about it.
Yes. Yes.
Look, the movement looks so much smoother than it did before. I'm excited for this game. I hope this is a Bethesda game that will do what Skyrim did for me. It doesn't have to do what Skyrim did, but like for me on a personal level, what Skyrim did for me, like I hope this game does the same thing.
Scott, there's a few games that give you that memorable feeling.
Yeah.
Skyrim was one of those games. I think
Like Red Dead was another
Grand Theft Auto
game.
was that.
Grand Theft
Red Dead
Auto was
Redemption was one of those.
You know.
There are very few games. Like I remember where I was sitting, what I was looking at. I remember the lights on in my living room when I first saw a snow giant in Skyrim. I was like, oh man! I remember where I was the first time a dragon flew over.
Right outside of that. What's the
Whiterun.
Whiterun. Yeah, I was thinking Whiterun. Right at that first one, like in the campaign where it comes down and you're like,
Oh my goodness!
and then you absorbed its powers. And then you, Fuzro da.
Oh, dude, what a!
Yeah, that's
What
a
a
great.
day.
That's a good.
Also, it's a 3-day weekend because you get. Is it Labor Day or something that weekend?
Oh,
That's
really?
Right.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Oh, so yes,
Man, they timed that right.
All right, I've got a schedule this time.
No, I hope my overexcitement doesn't get crushed like with Cyberpunk, because I was really excited for that, and then we all know what happened to Cyberpunk. I hope this isn't one of those.
Shit.
I hope
Am
this
I
is,
out of town that week?
I hope this isn't one of those things.
You think linear like me?
Hold on.
Yeah, I hope it isn't one of those.
I know
but
there's a vacation coming.
well, just don't go on it.
It is? Yeah. Well, Jordan, you're going to be way ahead of us.
Because I get my priorities in order.
That's all right.
But yeah, I'm very
I
excited
might have
for
to
this.
make some changes here.
Yeah, put the
Yeah,
foot
let's
down.
let's write some emails.
I might have to. It's my wife's family vacation. Shit.
Oh, no, I'm
Yeah,
in
you
town.
don't like her family anyway, right?
It's preloaded. No, I do.
I'm just kidding.
preloaded.
I'm just kidding.
Dang
They all
it.
listen.
Come on,
That's okay.
man.
I'll come over to your house and play it for you, Jordan or David. Hey, I just realized I'm in town. It was another week. I thought ahead. Hey, you want to borrow my Xbox so you can take it wherever you want?
Your Starlink, you mean?
Oh yeah, I do.
Actually, I don't. If it's preloaded, do I have to check in with the internet?
Yeah, I'm sure you
I have
can.
it. I'm going to bring my Xbox. I don't care.
Bring the Series S.
No, I'm bringing the X, baby. It's
You're
already loaded.
bringing
That's what
the
it's,
big boy?
That's what it's loaded on. Yeah, I'm bringing it.
Cool.
Bringing it, and I'm going to play late into the evening.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
If you don't mess with, don't schedule a vacation around this. Normally our vacations are in like August too.
Honey, this game was 25 years in the making.
Yeah, I don't think our vacation was only a year in the making. All right, so who you know?
You don't understand. 25 years.
All right, I'm going to try to come back early.
Or just go late.
No, come back like try to come back Sunday night so I have all day Monday if it's a 3-day weekend. Maybe I'll drive separately.
That would be pretty awesome.
Or just
Or make someone else drive and hook it up in your car.
yeah.
No, I get sick. I
But-
can't do that.
But if you're playing Starfield, you won't.
Yeah, get like the Labo cardboard,
Oh yeah.
so you can't like see out the sides. You know.
No, I get sick. I can't do that. Dang, I'm so disappointed.
I love how you bought it early too, and you're not going to be able to even.
Enjoy
No,
the
I'm
early.
taking it with me. Okay, there is stuff happening. Okay, there's a bunch of teenage boys there, so they'll all play with me.
Yeah.
It'll be great. Well, that's it. Jordan bought Madden, the new Madden.
Yeah, which I hear actually isn't very good from some reviewers. But I've been out of the Madden game
So
for like
here's
10 years.
here's the problem with Madden, and same with FIFA.
You know what's funny? Every subject we go to brand new, you always start off with, "Well, here's the problem."
No. It's not a problem with it. It's a problem that Madden faces is that if you're playing a game every year and it has a yearly release, it's very hard to get a 10 because, so for instance, since you're away for a while, there's all these new features that may have been implemented in last year's Madden or the year before that you jump in and you're like, oh, this is great. What is everyone complaining about? But for those who are in it every year, you're like, well, what did it bring me this year? I really think even in the sports world, I think the time of yearly releases may be coming to an end. And I think we'll go to just Madden or whatever.
Well,
and then it's just a roster updates
Sports
that
games
you're
have had
getting.
a couple rough days this week with the whole 2K announcement. Did you see that?
No, I didn't. What was the 2K
Their battle pass.
Ooh, what's their battle pass?
Well, that's the point. Like, look, okay. I'm not necessarily
And you
against.
pay
I'm
$70 for that game too?
on top of everything else, right? So I'm not against battle passes. I actually think a battle pass is a very good mutual like developer to consumer because like if I like this season's battle pass with cosmetics or whatever, then I can give the developer money, right? You know, and it encourages the developer to make cool seasons, live updates, right? Now that being said, yes, there are some bad battle passes, right? You know, with bad monetization, but I think the battle pass is a good thing overall. Yeah. I do not see the point of having a battle pass at all in a basketball game. Like it's very and it's already a $70 game. In addition to a battle pass that I think they're doing monthly seasons for.
So I think you can have a battle pass in a basketball game if you don't charge me $70 if you give it to me for free.
Well, yeah. I mean that's the thing. Like it's why I get the argument about why games are $70. I just don't agree with the argument of $70 because I think games are making more than because look, 2K is the one that pioneered the $70. And now they're charging a battle pass in addition to like their version. I don't know what they call their version of Ultimate Team or whatever, or you know what I mean? Like, okay, you raise the price of the game because supposedly cost and everything, blah, 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 right? But then you're also adding all this other monetization. So it's not a cost thing at this point. You know what I mean? It's dare I say greed, but I mean, that's what it is. Like it's
so here's the problem. It's not that games are $70 because some games should be $70 if you want them to. For instance, not even a Skyrim, a Starfield, maybe a Red Dead Redemption 2 could be $70 because there's no DLC for that. There's no it's a one-time purchase. Okay, I get that. I'm not buying cosmetic add-ons there. Mm-hmm. But in NBA 2K, they're monetizing it in a million different ways.
Yeah.
And adding $70 on it. They're making more money than they've ever made. So interesting. Fitzy says Madden needs to be a live service game. Each year you just pay $10 or $20 for updates and rosters. I would even pay $50 for a yearly roster update.
Madden should do what Overwatch did.
The upgrades are just iterative, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, and the developer on Madden can say I'm wrong, but it feels iterative as a player. And so why not? I think what Forza's doing. Notice Forza's going Forza Motorsport. There's no more numbers. I think that's what we're going to get to with most games with the internet. In the age of the internet, with a million different ways to monetize your game, there will be one game that has updates, season passes probably involved with them, or something like that.
Yeah. Well, I think Madden should unironically do what Overwatch did. Like every year.
I'm nervous about what you're about to say.
Overwatch came out with a sequel. It was Overwatch 2.0. It was like what Heroes did. Heroes 2.0. It was a patch, right? It was a big patch with a new engine and all that. Because I'm sure Madden Madden uses the same engine over and over again, and then they'll at a certain point they'll way upgrade the engine, and that's where you get like a lot of big changes, right? So why don't they come out like Madden 24? This is the Madden 24 update, right? It's a big update, adds new features, whatever. I think that's what they should do, and I wouldn't mind a $10-20, price tag on that. It's just, I don't know. Sports games are an interesting. It's because of the year. Well, I mean, Call of Duty releases yearly. It's basically on the same schedule as a sports game.
I think the market is allowing for that. So there's not a lot of, I mean, there is pushback, but since there isn't a lot of pushback, that's why you're getting pay to play and battle passes,
like
free to play. They're combining the two.
2K was still going to make lots of money. All the 2K guys are still going to buy that game.
Do you know how much FIFA Ultimate Team makes, or whatever it's called? The FIFA,
now it's not FIFA, but
yeah, it's pro soccer,
football 24 or whatever.
But do you know how much that
Football
Ultimate
Club.
Team makes worldwide?
Oh, it's huge.
It's insane.
It's actually, I thought it was a great gameplay concept year one, and then I think
Well, it's because of the monetization. That's why
EA completely destroyed it. The fact that when you had to earn, if it was earn only for those cards on a team, on Ultimate Team,
that'd be awesome.
It would be amazing because they have it built out correctly where it would last you for forever doing the different things, trying to complete all the packs and collect them. Instead, it's just we held a tournament, an XoneBros tournament with the Ultimate Team, and if you paid for a card pack, you won. That's how it worked.
Yeah, and that's
it took away the collection aspect of it, I think, a little bit. But it's cool. But it's cool. Good for them. Good for them. But you don't need to pay. I don't need. Why are you charging me for a full price game?
Yeah. So I've the last Madden I played was either 18 or 19.
Yeah,
maybe 18. So I've been out of the Madden game for a while. I've heard this one's not very great, but I've been out of it for a while. I just kind of wanted to play football.
Yeah.
Hey, I'd have something I'd like to talk about.
Okay, go ahead.
So no, I started playing Halo this week again.
Oh yeah,
I
decided to jump into season 4 Infection, or is it season 4 Infection, whatever it is. Came out about a month or two ago. I decided to finally okay, I'll jump in. I'll play the battle pass and see the new features. They added a ranking system, so I kind of wanted to check that out and stuff. And I mean, to be fair, Halo as it is right now is in the best state it's been in, right? Or a good state, I guess we could say, because of all the features they've added. But playing Halo this week made me realize, I am actually incredibly disappointed with how Microsoft handled that franchise. No, very much so. I think they promoted all the good guys to work on Starfield or something, and they just let Halo and Redfall fall to the side, or so, you know what I mean? It just, given what Halo is and what Halo has done and has the power to do.
Yep.
I am incredibly disappointed with how Microsoft is handling Halo, or has handled Halo. Now, whether you want to blame 343 or Microsoft, I think it's a little bit of both, to be honest with you. But it's and ultimately I think it's Microsoft's fault because they are the big boss when it comes to the end of the day. But it's just a shame. For example, they have a ranking system. I think they listened to the show because they basically took my idea. I just said take Master Chief Collection's ranking system and put it in Halo Infinite, right? And then you at least all you need is a number, right? And that's what they have. And yeah, it's a good ranking system. You work your way up. They even did what I said. I really think they do listen because they put it on the name banner and everything. You're welcome. Should have hired me earlier.
You're welcome.
But anyway, it's all fine. But people are kind of underwhelmed from it because they're like, oh, okay, well, we waited a year and you just gave us a number. What, you know what I mean? It's what took so long to put a number into the game, right? I think it's a fine ranking system just as a career rank. I don't think it's anything bad. It's just a basic, it's like Call of Duty, just 1 through, whatever, right? The problem is...
Jordan, you keep saying right.
Well, it's because I'm right. Okay. The problem is, I think they should do what Call of Duty does. Call of Duty gives you far more incentive to rank up with their reward structure. Halo has none of that. And I get the complaints. I'm not necessarily upset that it's a very basic ranking system, but I understand the complaint where people are like, oh, all you get is... Okay, this is a fair criticism. So you have bronze, silver, platinum, all the way up.
Yeah.
When you complete, let's just say the silver section, right? And you go from silver to gold, you get a banner that says you're silver. The criticism is, okay, why would I use that banner when I become platinum? Hey guys, I'm max rank, but I'm going to show you all that I was in silver at one point. It's not. It's foolish. Apparently, there is a reward that they haven't talked about, that if you get max level, which they call hero or something like that, that you can get. But why not every level give us a cool skin, a cool, you know what I mean? And right now I think it's because they don't have the resources, and I think it all leads to, I really think Microsoft mismanaged and mishandled the Halo franchise, and I'm incredibly disappointed with them.
Yeah, I think a lot of people share your sentiment.
Yeah, and it's incredibly frustrating as a fan of Halo, knowing I'm not getting any single player content. Who knows what they're doing with the next game? Have they moved on to the next game? Are they going to move on to the next game? They're cutting out. The story is finally getting good, and the cutscenes are really high quality, and things are interesting in the multiplayer seasonal story, and they cut that away from you because they want to focus on stuff that's needed. It's just, you bought Activision for $60-something billion, and you can't push a little. I don't know. I don't think it's a money issue.
Maybe they bought it so that Activision going to come help with the next Halo.
Maybe. I don't know. It's just it's playing Halo this week has made me realize how frustrated I am with Microsoft's handling of that particular franchise.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to say that out loud because they took all my ideas for the ranking system. So hopefully they're still listening.
This is a perfect example, Jordan, of why you need your own show.
It's true.
Yeah.
Like, imagine Jordan sitting by a fireplace having cookies and milk.
A wooden pipe.
A wooden pipe, cookies and milk.
Yeah,
And he's just like there's a nice big antlered animal on the up on the wall next to all his bookcases,
We
leather
should
bound
just
books.
deep fake a Jordan on the couch. Have you seen that?
And then just have him read and then sit back and then this is my thoughts on Halo.
Yeah. Have you seen Gandalf deep fake reacting to
Yeah, that
Lord
is
of the
Gandalf.
Rings, the show?
That was hilarious.
My
Yeah.
goodness. That's what we need to do with Jordan.
The Bastard Ranch Show. Yeah, that's a good one.
But yeah, I mean, Halo Halo Infinite, given what it came from, is in a good state right now. I believe. I had fun playing it. I think the Forge updates are good. The community maps are fun. The new maps are even pretty decent. They're just remakes of old maps, but it's incredibly disappointing to see how Microsoft and 343 have handled that franchise. I think, and I'm going to say it because it's been in the past, I think Halo can be just as big as Call of Duty right now. And I think Microsoft is completely squandering that with 100%. I think they are.
Well, they have Call of Duty now.
Yeah, so maybe that they're like, why? It's easier just to buy something than to put the work in. Halo was.
That is Microsoft and Apple.
Yeah, Halo was as big as Call of Duty at one point, but when Call of Duty pushed boundaries and basically doubled down on fun. Now, I'm not saying Call of Duty is perfect because they had their issues as well, but with Modern Warfare, going from Modern Warfare to, because I would say Modern Warfare and Halo 3. I think Modern Warfare eventually overtake Halo 3, but they were both there. I mean, they were the big shooters at the time. You know what I mean? Modern Warfare, when it came out, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare, it was just different, right? And that's what, because you had the aim down sights, you had the new scoring system, like it was the perks, like it was a whole different thing, right? They were thinking outside the box.
Yeah.
You know, you had the sprint and stuff. You know, that you had all these features that games eventually followed. But Halo 3 was still pretty strong with it at that point. And then what happened? You know, you had Halo Reach, which I would say was it's not my favorite game. I think the multiplayer was pretty fun, but you had Call of Duty progressively get better and Halo progressively get worse, in my opinion. I wouldn't say Halo Reach was worse, but it was different from 3, and but anyway.
You feel better?
Yeah. I just wanted that to be said. I am incredibly disappointed with how Microsoft is handling the Halo franchise, considering that there would be no Xbox if it were not for that franchise.
Spicy, did you have a chance to jump into? You did actually to jump into Baldur's Gate 3.
Well, yeah. I haven't played much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
We're starting our multiplayer.
Yeah,
campaign
Monday.
on Monday.
Yeah, we're gonna start.
What are you all
that.
doing?
I can't wait. I think I might stick with Druid.
I would go different from your single player, so things don't get bored.
Don't tell him how to make his character.
Okay, I won't.
That was like.
But my Druid
What's
is
your
awesome.
problem, Jordan?
No, okay, sorry.
My Druid is awesome.
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna be a good time. Okay, that's all I know. I'm gonna be a good time.
Can you is there friendly fire? Are you going to be able to kill us all in our sleep?
Maybe. If I can, I will.
I know.
If I can, I will.
That's why I'm going to.
Can I say actually a game that I've been playing this week? And I talked about this before because I played it before and then I went away for a little while. And this week I dove in heavy. And even Jordan watched me play it for a little while. I was like, wow, that looks pretty good. Age of Wonders 4.
Yeah.
It is the best turn-based strategy game I have ever played. I said that the last time. I will say it again. It is amazing, and it's got multiplayer. Everybody, multiplayer. We should get a campaign. Picture Civilization, Crusader Kings, and Total War. If they had a baby, this is the game that you would get. Age of Wonders 4. It's so good. So there's a couple ways to play it, by the way, if you've never tried it out and you're wanting to jump in and check it out. When you start the game, on the left-hand side, they'll give you a bunch of different type of games to start. Don't do the very first one, which is like a beginner situation scenario. Do the very first story mission. That will change your life. It's absolutely amazing. So you can see here, we have it on screen for those that are listening. This is basically the Civ city, kingdom you own. That's also the Crusader King stuff, because situations will happen and you'll have to make decisions on them, alliances, economics, research, the whole shop. Then when you fight, though, you come into turn-based strategy or turn-based battles here, and it is awesome. All the troops have different, it's magic and stuff, so they all have different abilities. They all synchronize really well together. It's legitimate strategy too. It's super cool. Like you don't put the right troops next to each other against an opponent's troop, you will get crushed. You also have a hero, so there's a hero in this in your game. You can have multiple heroes. Heroes cost extra and use extra resources in your city, your main cities. You can only have one hero per city, for instance. It's awesome. I love this game. Best turn-based strategy game I have ever played. I know once you get into end game, some people say that there's some balancing issues. There's lots of patches there that they've been working on, and I think it's Paradox Interactive is the publisher here, and I think it's the best turn-based strategy game of all time. Did I say I think it's the best turn-based strategy game I've ever played? Because it is
5 times.
Because it is, yeah, it is. I'm telling you, you will get lost in this game. It is as good to turn-based strategy as Baldur's Gate is to CRPG genre.
So, what does the C stand for?
Character.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you. That was. I knew that, but I couldn't remember that.
But I just couldn't get them. Yeah.
All right, well, that was my rant.
Yeah.
Spicy, do you have something you would like to talk about before we get out of here?
What do I want to talk about? I feel like I have no time to play games. Damn it!
Oh, I know you're feeling.
This is your whole spiel. Okay,
Yeah.
David, was just depressing me because this is another great game that I'm not going to be able to play.
Here's the thing.
You're stupid.
No, here's the thing about this kind of game, and which I like, is I can be playing this simultaneously while I'm playing other games, because I can come to it, I can drop in for an hour, and it's this perpetual campaign that's going on.
That's okay. That's probably.
I would say set aside an hour and a half.
I can't sometimes.
On your first playthrough. Just on your first startup. It moves you on again, and then pick the first story mission. So you don't want the scenario, you want the story mission. And it walks you through at such a pace and do it on easy the first time. It walks you through at such a pace that you're in it pretty quick.
Okay.
And then you can come back whenever you've got an hour, whenever you've got 30 minutes. You split your time there and be like, okay, here's what I was doing here. I'm merging these two armies together. We're going to go take over this tower. Oh, my ally, I promised them that I would go and attack these guys. I need to go attack these guys, but I don't have enough people. Where am I going to get my people from? It's so good. I got to expand my borders.
Okay, I'm sick of games taking up all my time, though. Because every game is trying to take...
That's not this.
I know, but every single game is seriously trying to say this is the only game you can play.
That is where gaming is at in 2023, yes.
This is the only game you can play. I can't. How does everyone listening, the dads out there, the people at work, how do you guys do it?
I think you just pick one game.
Well,
Weekends.
I just don't have time. It's driving me crazy. And you tell me. I mean, I barely even dabbled in Baldur's Gate.
Look at these battles, though. Isn't this so awesome? Look, he's still got mages there on his side.
Yeah, but at least you'll have your weekly Baldur's Gate.
I know. I've talked with the wife, and I have set aside our weekly time to play Baldur's Gate.
So that's one game. So now I'm telling you, you can add in this game. You can add in this game. Age of Wonders 4. No problem.
Great Saint says we don't. Yeah, okay. Well, that's how it is. We live.
That's why. How soul crushing is it? By the way, that I just found out I have a freaking vacation.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
I never bring my Xbox with me on vacation. This is coming.
Why do we have to be responsible? Anybody? Why? I don't get it.
You still have to play me in Madden too.
Yeah, Jordan's challenge.
Just so everybody knows, David's afraid to play me.
Jordan's challenge me. Yeah, Jordan. Who wants to place bets? Should we place bets?
I think we should do. Okay. Hey,
burger.
Hey, how about this? Okay.
Yeah.
Doc and Tim did this. They did a best of 5. That's what we should do. Best
What
of
do
5.
I get
First
if I
to 3.
sweep you 5 out of 5?
Well, what do you want?
Oh man.
I want.
Let's make this interesting.
A new television.
Okay. Well, but that means if I win, you have to give me a new television. I mean,
that's fine.
Are we in that
Hey,
prize
you know what?
range?
Hey, you know what? That's fine. I'm that confident.
David thinks because he was at one point top 2%, he can just come
Top
in
1%.
after years. But I mean, you got to realize
Muscle memory, baby.
You got to realize that was like out of a pool of like 8 people that played Madden competitively. You know what I mean? All you had to do was beat 4 of them.
Have you ever been better than me at Madden?
Yeah, a few
You
times,
have. You have beaten me on the odd occasion, but have you ever been better than me?
I believe so. Yes. I'm seeing football like Neo sees the Matrix right now.
I don't even see the game.
No, let's do something. What a TV is a little bit out of my price range, especially the ones that we want.
Yeah, the OLEDs.
Yeah.
No, we should do something.
Let's do something like demoralizing. Like instead of positive reinforcement, like something that David has to do. If you win, David has to do something terrible.
That would be.
How's
funny.
that? Is that good?
Okay, we'll come up with something.
Yeah, we'll come up with something.
come up with
But we
something.
should do best of 5.
Okay. Yeah, I'm down with best
Yeah,
of 5. You can
let's
do
do
best
it.
of 20. I don't care.
And there has to be iterations of a sweep. Like if it's like a 2 to 3, a 2 to 3.
So out of best of 5, I only have to win 3.
3, yeah. First one to win 3.
Well-
Let's go. Yeah. First one to win 3.
No, I think you play all 5 games, and if it's a sweep, then it's really bad.
Okay, other rule number 2,
Okay.
we have to be the same team.
Yeah, each time. So
time.
you pick your team, I'll pick my team.
No. We have to be
Oh, you
the
want to
same
make it
team.
completely even?
Yeah.
Okay, so which team you want to be?
It doesn't matter to me.
All right, we'll just change the color of the jerseys.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Oh, who do you want to be?
Doesn't matter.
No, let's get it all ironed
the
out.
worst
Yeah, who?
team in the league.
The Browns.
The ones that'll never catch a ball.
No. We can. I don't. You pick. Go ahead. Pick.
Well, I mean, I always pick like the Patriots, but now let's pick who should we be?
we can be the Jets.
Raiders. The Jets.
No, let's be the Raiders.
The Las
let's do
Vegas Raiders. Yeah, let's play in the new stadium. Okay, we'll be the Raiders,
baby.
Raiders.
Yeah,
All right.
Be the Raiders. Okay. Done.
All right, and then
I like
first to 3.
I like how chat's getting into like what you guys should do. This is good. We need to source the
Yeah,
reward.
Bart says chicken bet. Loser has to buy chicken sandwiches and watch the winner eat them. It's not bad. It's not bad.
I was playing last night, and the way I was seeing the field and reading the offense, it was insane.
What if I played? What if I played?
You should play. Wait, should we do it? Should we
And
do like a
I
turn?
get to play as the best team,
Okay.
and you guys play as the worst team.
Actually, that would be fun to watch.
Yeah, that would be fun.
That would be really
Because
fun.
I'm only choosing one play, the Hail Mary every single time.
Remember when I got mad at Jono?
Oh yeah, when you were playing me, you like kicked him out of the party.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I beat him again.
because when you guys, I feel like when we banter, it's like it's fun,
It's
you know.
good
But
fun.
when you and him banter, it's like personal.
There's a big brother syndrome there.
Well,
that exists.
I think you're half the problem as well, because I think you get a little
Like
offended.
when
It's
you
like
do it, he leaves the party.
no, David kicked him out of the
Kicked him out
party.
of the party.
Yeah.
He wasn't talking.
So it's like,
He gets in the
hey,
parties and he doesn't talk.
Hey, F you. Kicked
Yes,
him out.
I kicked his ass out. Hey, don't come into my party and not talk, okay? That's disrespectful.
Yeah, but after you guys, because he was like getting all like,
Because he was losing.
No, because he got ahead of you or something, and he was getting all like cocky, and then David started getting cocky, and then it just like became an insult fest. And then David
Jono's a
kicked him out of the
brother.
party.
Everybody,
Yeah,
Jono's a
the-
brother.
The youngest brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
Do you know how bad I would be at
Let's
that
play
game?
on our big C.
I would
What are
be
they? The
so
C10s,
terrible.
the C10 TVs.
Yeah.
Like a
Back
full
to
game.
back.
Yeah. Should we play full 15-minute quarters? Like a real game?
No.
that would be terrible. I think 6 minutes, right?
I think the loser-
four is the sweet spot.
I think the loser has to break a toy. Like something.
Break
you
a
guys
toy?
have. Yeah, like like you punish your kids or whatever.
I can't break a toy.
Like our kids' toys?
No, your toys.
Yeah, our kids, we just go get like, all right, sorry, son, I lost. Say goodbye to Spider-Man.
That's funny.
How
All
about
right.
this? How about this?
Yeah.
Loser has to take the other person's car to get an oil change.
That's a good one.
Because I need my oil change. Yeah.
I had to do that.
So
There's
person
a-
has to run the errands.
I want my
waste
car
of an hour and 20 minutes.
I want my car detailed.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, loser has to go wash the other person's car and get the oil
Detailed.
changed. Detailed. Well, I just take it to a company that you would pay for.
I'm not paying for it. No. Detailed.
Detailing's expensive.
Yeah,
Just
it's
no,
super
but
expensive.
okay. I want my
And
car
I've seen
vacuumed
your-
and wiped down, but you could do that at the thing.
Yeah,
Wash,
okay, yeah,
vacuum,
yeah.
Wipe down. Done.
I want an oil change
Yeah,
because
man.
that's I need you. So you got to take it down to the
Okay,
grease.
what do I
market.
get if I win?
We'll take you to dinner. That I think you should get the game, Mark, and I will do that. We'll play as who's the worst team in the league. It's probably like the Browns or something, right? Browns or Jacksonville. And you play as the best, highest rated team because they
would
each
love
give
that.
team a
Yeah.
rating. Yeah.
I want to see how I do. All I see,
we're not going to
all
teach you
I see
how
are a
to.
lot of X's and O's with lines going.
We're not going to
everywhere.
like teach you how to play the game or anything. So
Don't.
like you got to learn
Don't.
how to audible and all. Yeah.
I haven't played
yeah.
Madden since Super Nintendo.
We're like 2 weeks away from football being back. Yes. Cannot wait.
Yeah, that's cool.
College football. Cannot wait. It always feels like it takes forever to come back. Everybody, thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. If you've been away for a while, welcome back. If you want to support the show, you can do so by hitting that membership button. Join here on YouTube. Get one of those X loyalty badges. Also, you can join us for our membership show, our members only channel, the Members Lounge, which goes live right after this, available to our members. Today's topics, a couple things. Microsoft Flight Simulator, because I went down a rabbit hole this week. And number 2, Vikings.
Maybe a little bit more Madden.
How is it in 2023, the show? We're going to discuss. Have a good one. We'll see you next time, everybody.